Stories are not just entertainment, it's not just diverting your attention, but it's about how humans make sense of the world. Meaning that the outside world doesn't have an order to it, doesn't have a narrative to it. It is we human beings who add narrative to the chaotic reality around us so that the chaotic reality starts to make sense for us. For example, we have this whole narrative around 24-hour days, right? So that helps us make sense of shifts in time, shifts in light, shifts in like mood. So then we make sense that, okay, now it is daytime, now it is nighttime, and so on and so forth. So, uh, just like how we use clock time to make sense of reality, we make use of narratives to make sense of society. What is happening to us, what is happening to the people around us, and why they behave in the ways that they do. And this is a fundamental human tendency from the beginning of when the human species came on earth, and since the days that we learn to express ourselves in any kind of language, whether it's pictures language or spoken words or writing or any other form, right? So remember that for all human beings, narratives are far more powerful than raw data, which is lot of information, or unclassified, unnarrativized information, or statistics, numbers. I think narratives are far more powerful. And stories, also very importantly, shape our capacity for empathy. Now, what do I mean by empathy? When I say empathy, I mean that we have a default way of thinking about the world, which is looking and understanding the world from our identity. So I would see the world as a man, as an Indian, from a particular dominant caste location, and so on and so forth. So all of us have this identity lens through which we see the world and understand the world. But empathy is our ability or capacity to step outside that identity, assume another identity in our mind. What would the world look like from another identity, which is not mine, right? The ability to imagine the world from another person's perspective is called empathy. And I think stories can build and strengthen the human capacity for empathy by taking us, when we listen to a story, we are assuming the identity of someone else. We stop being ourselves and we step into someone else's shoes. That's why stories are such powerful tools to bridge the gap between a personal experience and collective change. So, storytelling are very powerful tools in that sense to not just generate empathy, but take that empathy and translate it into a much larger kind of a collective spirit.